Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Saint Kotar. So in the last episode we returned back to the house as Benedek, and Viktoria was not in there, surprise surprise, but the actual owner of the house, who rented it for us, was in there. Lucia, I think was her name, and we asked her some questions and whether she has seen Viktoria around, and of course she hasn't. But then she told us to go and talk to our neighbor, Vera. Was she blind and mute? But she somehow could see if Viktoria or someone else was around the house. Was she really blind? I mean, there's no way she could have seen anyone if she was blind. Well, anyway. So we went to talk to Vera, and she told us that she did see Viktoria around the house, but not alone. She was with Dr. Hatur, and this is either his very fancy manor house where he lives, or maybe this is a local hospital or mental asylum, I don't know. But we are about to go inside and talk to Dr. Hatur, assuming that he is in there. But before that, let's actually go back to Benedek real quick. Because I was thinking that I tried to go to the forest and use this lamp. It has oil in it now, but we couldn't, or at least I couldn't figure out that how to actually light it up. So maybe we need something like matches or something so we can actually light it up. Because I thought that, hey, you just turn some switch or something and it starts to burn or something like that. But I don't know. I don't know what kind of lantern this is, so let's go back to the house real quick and see if there is matchsticks or something. And there's the renter of the house, Lucia, I don't know. And here, a place in the woods. Vera said she heard Viktoria and Hatur talking last night somewhere inside the woods near the house. I have to find that place as it may shed some light on last night's events. Okay, so she might have been blind, but she heard them. Okay, that makes more sense. She heard Viktoria, but then again, how could she know if she was Viktoria? She doesn't know what Viktoria sounds like, I don't think. Well, I don't know. Anyway. Is there anything here? Fireplace?
Hideous. It's full of dead crows. Dozens and dozens of them.
Okay. So there's... Okay. There's no matchsticks in here. Maybe we have to go back to town and look for matchsticks or something from there. Okay, well, there's a candle there. You would think you would need something to light that one up. Nothing in the bookshelf?
This bookshelf was full of books before. A lot of them are missing now.
Okay, and we got the oil from here.
A giant bowl made out of clay, filled with what seems to be some type of oil.
Okay.
It's a giant tree with dozens of corpses hanging from its branches, and skulls that feed its roots.
And nothing inside the wrapped up carpet.
For some reason, someone decided to wrap the carpet and put it here.
Okay. So there's no matchsticks or lighter or anything else lying around the house.
We left it on the table, with its front side facing the wall. Now it's up again, looking at me with those mean eyes.
Alright. So how are we supposed to use this damn lantern or lamp? That I don't know. Maybe we should use it here somehow. Double clicking doesn't do anything.
It has enough oil to work.
We click it on ourselves. No. Alright. I don't know how that works. I don't know how this lamp works. I mean, I'm trying to I'm looking at it right now, and I'm trying to determine that whether we need something to light it up, or is there a switch or something that lights it up if you just have enough oil, but I can't really tell. I don't know. Well, let's go back to Nikolay. Back to Nikolay. Anything outside here? That takes us back to the town, I take it. That takes us somewhere else, and this takes us to either to the forest or wait, that seems to be a field of some kind. And these are either wheat or could be corn too, I suppose. Alright, what does the sign say? What is this building?
Goldine.
Goldine, okay. Well, let's see if we can enter. Well, apparently so. Apparently we can just waltz in. Oh, is this a hotel? Luca. Oh. What do you call this? Bellboy? No. Chapeau? Or... I don't remember. But you know what I mean. I hope. Okay. Let's look around first before we talk to Luca. We see what do you call this? Grandfather clock?
The clock is dead. At the stroke of midnight.
Okay.
The clock is dead.
Wait, there's a... wasn't there another thing? A hole.
Not sure about its usage. It simply looks like a hole.
Okay, fine. And we got quite a few paintings here.
I see an executioner talking to small-sized men and women. I think they're about to be slaughtered.
Lovely. Just a lovely picture to have in the main hall of your hotel. I think this place is a hotel.
Pula. Seems to be a painting of the place. An old coastal town with a Roman Colosseum.
Alright, interesting.
Several people are calling for help, drowning in the ocean. Angels look down on them from the safety of the sky, proud of themselves.
Don't sound like angels to me. Unless they are fallen angels, I suppose.
Elderly women dancing with a tall, dark man around a bonfire. They seem to be happy.
Well, good for them.
A man standing at the entrance of the forest, weighing whether he should venture forth.
Alright, there's a door and stairs leading up. Walled up doorway or passage.
I wonder, what's the story behind this bricked up passage?
And who is this? What's the name?
Nicholas Handel.
Nicholas Handel. Oh, alright. I wonder if he's one of the developers, or maybe one of the Kickstarter backers. Could be. Could be either one of those two. Alright, let's talk to... oh wait, what's in this bowl?
No food in there. Just some tiny crumbs.
Okay, do they have a pet dog or cat or something here? Well, anyway, let's talk to Luca.
My name is Luca, at your service.
Alright, the guest rooms are upstairs, right? I'm looking for Dr. Hatur. That bricked up passage over there. Well, let's ask for Dr. Hatur first.
I'm looking for Dr. Hatur. I have an appointment with him.
No,
Do we?
you don't.
Excuse me? How would you know that?
The warden takes no visitors here, only in the asylum. And I trust you are well aware you don't want to be a patient of his.
Alright. So, can you tell us where the doctor is? Or where the doctor's room is?
Can you tell me where the doctor's room is?
I don't know where it is.
What do you mean? You are the receptionist here.
I never saw Mr. Godin's room. I only heard about it from Mr. Wild.
I have to speak to Mr. Hatur. not Mr. Goldin.
I know, but like I said, I never saw his room. Dr. Hatur resides in Goldin's former room.
How is it possible that you don't know each and every room in this building? Maybe he's new here. Maybe this is his first day on the job here.
How is it possible that you don't know each and every room in this building? Have you just started working here?
Yeah.
No, sir. I'm working here for quite some time, actually. But I'm not allowed to see Goldin's room, and I don't know where it's located.
How's that possible? I mean, even if you have never seen the room, you should have a very good idea where the room is. Well, anyway, so how can I find Hatur?
How can I find Hatur then?
I don't know.
Is he even in the lodge?
Yes, he is.
Oh,
Look,
okay.
you should probably ask Mr. Wild about everything you need or want. I'm just a receptionist here.
Alright. About that bricked up passage over there.
That bricked up passage over there.
Yes?
What happened?
It was bricked up.
Why?
Oh, I'm not sure, sir. That was long before my time. I just heard stories.
Tell me more.
I can't. All I can say is there is another way to get inside the room.
Where? How do I find it?
I don't know, and if I did, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Apologies, sir.
Well, aren't you helpful here? The guest rooms are upstairs, right?
The guest rooms are upstairs, right?
Sir, only the guests who are chosen are allowed to see the rooms.
And how can I be chosen? Do I need to rent a room?
How can I be chosen?
Sir?
You said I have to be chosen to go upstairs.
Right. I don't know how you can be chosen.
But who's choosing? And why?
Mr. Wild, he's not here at the moment, and I don't know when he will return. Apologies, sir.
Alright. So, where is Mr. Wild?
Where is Mr. Wild?
He's not here.
I know. I can see that. Where can I find him?
You can. He finds you.
Oh, ominous. Do you have a cat or a dog? Yeah, I was wondering that.
Do you have a cat or a dog?
No, we're done.
Then why do you have a bowl down there?
That belongs to the King in Yellow.
King in Yellow? Holy shit, folks. I had this small hope that this story would have something to do with the King in Yellow, the creation of R.W. Chambers. And he is one of the writers that inspired this story, along with H.P. Lovecraft and Edgar Allan Poe. So I was hoping that this story would have something to do with King in Yellow. But maybe the King in Yellow is just a cameo here, and it's not actually part of the actual main story. But we'll see. But I'm happy that they mentioned him. Do you want to tell me who that is?
Do you want to tell me who that is?
No, sir. I can't tell you who he is.
Oh, goddammit.
Mr. Wild is the only one who can.
Alright.
This King in Yellow, cat or dog, whatever it is, could be the key to find Mr. Wild. And if I can get to him, I would be allowed access to Hatur's room.
Now that I think about it, Hatur, the name Hatur is quite close to the King in Yellow's other name, Hastur. Or maybe I'm just thinking too deeply into this. So if you'll excuse us.
Luca, if you'll excuse me.
Certainly, sir.
Alright. So we can't go up there, I take it. He won't let us go.
I'm not allowed to go upstairs.
Alright. So we won't even try? What about this door? Well, we can enter here. Whoa. Okay, there's quite a few busts here. One bust here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. There's a second one here as well, and more here. What the hell is with this room? Should we check every one of them?
Martin Zudervliet.
Okay.
Branko Merzel.
Rango Merzel. Wasn't that name mentioned in the last episode or in the episode before that?
Natalia Pietrzak. Timo.
Just Timo.
Renate Zimmermann. Victor the 152 Cat Kampa.
Ah, okay. Yeah, these must be the Kickstarter backers or something.
Patrick Paverick Meyer.
So maybe this room is not important in any way, and it's just here to honor the top tier Kickstarter backers or something.
Fran Merzel. Zazu. Peter Stiebel. Lake Kubilius. Michael Schminder. Jensen Cook.
I wonder if they use these Kickstarter backers' actual portraits to make these busts to the game, so they actually look like the backers.
Ivan Goldin.
Okay, so we have gold in here at the very least. Alright, anything else here? Doesn't seem like it, no. Only these busts. But this is a very interesting and creepy room to have here. Alright. So I guess we can't do much else in here. So we have to either find Mr. Wilde or Hatur from somewhere else. We could go to the field here, or wherever this leads. Well, let's go to the field first.
Looks like a maze. I have no desire to go inside.
Well, okay. Fair enough. Let's go and get across this bridge then. Take your time, Nikolay. It's not like we are in any hurry. Just run, please. Okay, a little harbor. Like a single boat. And Anton. Looks like a small boy. And what is that? A bucket. Alright. Let's see what's inside that bucket. I assume that it won't have any worms in it, because I don't see this. I don't see Anton fishing here or anything. Worms as in bait for the fish. Hello, youngster. What's your name?
Hello, youngster. What's your name?
Anton.
What are you doing here? Also, he looks fucking creepy. Look at this. Doesn't even look like human to me. Looks like an alien with a wig on his head.
What are you doing here?
Fishing.
At night?
Best time.
That's actually true, I believe. Night is the best time to fish. When it's calm and quiet. Well, anyway, so he actually was fishing here. Alright. I don't see a fishing rod, though.
It's dangerous to be out here at night. Especially for a child.
Why?
Didn't you hear what happened to your mayor? And what about those moon things?
You mean the moon ghouls? I saw them once here on the lake.
Oh, okay. Shouldn't that be concerning? What do they look like?
What do they look like? What are they?
Yellow. Their whole body is yellow. Except for the faces.
Yellow.
They don't have faces. Their faces are shadows.
Alright. So maybe they are minions of the King in Yellow?
You were hidden somewhere?
They saw me. But they could do nothing. Dr. Hatur was taking them away.
Where did he take them?
I don't know. The doctor told me to go away. I didn't look back. He's always good to me. Always gives me food. Says I have to gain weight.
Okay. So how's your fishing going? Again, I don't see any fishing poles on you. We could also ask for spare bait. So, how's the fishing going?
How's your fishing going?
Badly.
Wouldn't you need a fishing rod, net, or anything that could help you with that?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to catch them. I'm just calling them. I want to see them.
Ah, okay. The lake seems lifeless to me. Are you sure this is the right place to fish?
The lake seems lifeless to me. Are you sure this is the right place to fish?
I know it is. Mother Evelina told me.
So your mother told you to come to this very pier at night to try to catch some fish? She must be an exemplary parent.
She is good to me. She loves me. Look.
Look what?
She made this dress with bells just for me. Others don't have dress like this.
Oh, he's wearing a dress. Yeah, okay, well, good for you. At least she can hear where you are. And who are the others?
Others? Who are they?
My brothers.
Okay, so you have brothers. Alright. Why would she give you... Why would she give your dress bells?
Why would she give you a dress with bells?
I can call for help when others are mean to me. Evelina always comes.
Alright, but I don't think that giving a boy a dress to wear is going to make the bullies go away. Let's be real here. Why do you let your brothers be mean? Just fight them. Great advice.
Why do you let your brothers be mean? Fight for yourself.
I don't want to be mean towards strangers. Mother Evelina says it is impolite.
But they are your brothers.
Your siblings can't be strangers to you. You live in the same house, eat the same food, maybe even sleep in the same room.
We live together, but they are still strangers. See, I think they know where their parents are. I don't.
Wait, you live in an orphanage or something?
Kid, are you alright?
No. I want to find my parents.
So, Evelina is not your mother?
She told me my mother and father are living here now. Somewhere inside Lake Harley. I'm trying to call them. I want to see them.
Ah, I see. So, do you live in an orphanage?
Do you live in an orphanage, perhaps?
I live in a big house. Above our roof is a giant tower with giant bells. And we have a big courtyard, with a big wall and tall trees that prevent demons and evil spirits to visit us when they leave their underground beds.
Alright. Kinda sounds like a church to me, but I guess we'll find out. You know, when I was your age, I lived in a house such as yours.
You know, when I was your age, I lived in a house such as yours.
Evelina was your mother too?
No, my mother's name was Olga.
Was she as good as my mother?
She always protected me from my brothers and sisters.
She always protected me from my brothers and sisters.
You also had a dress like mine? With bells?
No, but I would have loved to have one.
I'm sure you would. Anyway, do you have some spare bait?
Do you have spare bait?
Why?
I need food for a pet. He is hiding, and I need to lure him out.
You want to see the king in yellow?
Oh, he knows about it too. How did you know?
How did you know?
He's beautiful. That is why. Everyone wants to see the king in yellow.
I certainly want.
What are you doing, kid? That must be painful.
What did he do?
Take it. This will definitely help you. He loves my skin.
Oh god. Piece of skin. You actually
Mother
took
Evelina
it?
says I can't feel pain. I use skin to cool my mother and father too. But they don't seem to love it. Only the king in yellow does.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Anton. But don't do that anymore. It could be dangerous if it gets infected.
But we're happy to take this piece of skin anyway. Okay, so he used his own skin as bait and not something like worms or something. Oh god. Well, take care.
Take care.
Goodbye.
And stop pulling your skin anymore. Let's see. Is there really nothing but skin in that bucket?
It's empty.
Oh, thank god. Thank god it's empty. And we have a boat here as well. Maybe we'll use that in the future.
Just a boat. Floating alone in the fog.
Is there something here? I mean, that kinda looks like a... Is it just me, or... Is there a big door over here? Kinda looks like it to me, but I could be wrong. I'm most likely wrong. Alright, so we put this piece of skin in that bowl. Back at the hotel here. It would be nice if I could just, you know, teleport there. Alright. Let's put this piece of skin inside the bowl. Let's hope he won't ask any questions. Oh hey. That animation is so
Mr.
awkward.
Wilde has chosen you.
Where is he? It's not the cat, is it?
Where is he?
You called him, he answered. You can see him now.
This room is the same as before. Except for this yellow cat that just showed up.
That is him. The king in yellow is Mr. Wilde. Mr. Wilde is the king in yellow.
So the king in yellow is a cat? Mr. Wild is a cat?
Mr. Wilde is a cat?
Mr. Wilde is the name of his earthly being. The body has an essence, a soul. That soul is the king in yellow. You can think of yourself as a lucky man. He loves to eat human skin. But I think he chose you because of the circumstances.
Oh, you think? What circumstances?
What circumstances?
Strange is the night when dark arises. On a strange night like this with a full moon. Stranger still is the lost man lost in Karkasa woods. Dr. Hatur sang today's circumstances in sorrow. But the king loves this song.
I see. And by the way, the name Karkasa also sounds very similar to Karkasa. That's basically the kingdom realm of the king in yellow. So what now?
So what now?
As the king in yellow, I'm just his servant.
I have to talk to a cat. Is this man one of Hatur's patients on the loose?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was. Or if he is. Well, let's try and talk to the king in yellow then. I would like your permission to go upstairs.
I would like your permission to go upstairs. I have to talk to Hatur.
The king says you are not allowed. You may, though, go to his room.
If I don't go upstairs, where can I find his room?
There is a passage leading to it. The king will not help you find it, but neither will he obstruct you.
Okay, it must be through this pricked passage. What are you doing? What's going on?
What are you doing? What's going on?
I'm not allowed to see it.
Ah, okay.
You're free to step inside. Though beware, it is a one-way pass. Once you get in, there is no coming back. You will have to find another way out.
Alright. Well, excuse us then.
Excuse me.
Well, let's go inside.
Lucas said it's not possible to come back. Am I really ready to go in?
Well, what else can we do? Where else could we go? We could go back to town, I suppose, but you know what?
Not yet.
I feel a bit nervous. Let's save here. How should I name this? Ah, okay. Can't type more than that. There. Alright. Alright, let's
Lucas
go
said
in.
it's not possible to come back. Am I really ready to go in?
Sure. We don't have any business anywhere else, I don't think, at this point.
I'm going in. What is this place? It's like I entered into a hellish nightmare. And there's no going back now.
Well, that's great. Alright. I hope that this wall is just red rock. Okay, whose portrait is this?
Antun Fero Istarski.
I like the names of the locals. So Eastern European.
How is this possible? I remember this painting from the orphanage.
Oh. Well, that's not creepy at all. Some children.
My brothers and sisters from the orphanage. Horrible souls deserve a horrible fate.
Were they really that bad? A priest?
My father. He used to tell me I'm nothing but a sin, and called me God's degenerate.
Well, he was a very nice priest. And a nun?
My mother. The only person who stood up for me.
Well, at least she was nice. What? Oh.
I must be losing my mind. Mother? Is that really you?
Well, before we talk to her. Well, she's beautiful. What's her name?
Kelly Sue Drayton.
Alright. Doesn't sound like a local name. Maybe one of the backers. I mean, I don't know. Why am I seeing you? The painting from the orphanage. How did it end up in this place? Well, let's ask this first.
The painting from the orphanage. How did it end up in this place?
You see what you want.
Lies. In the real painting, I was standing by your side, and there were no other children.
Your existence is changing. You have no family anymore, son. Follow me. I'll help you find your woman and child.
Well, that would be
Mother?
appreciated. And she just poofed away, disappeared into thin air like that. Not sure if that was intentional or was she supposed to disappear like that? Or was it a glitch? I can't really tell. And we can't switch back to Benedek. Alright. But at least, on the plus side, it sounds like not only Viktoria but the child is also alive. Oh.
I was waiting for you.
Demonic slave! Where is she? Where's my...
Was that Hatur?
No! Ah!
What happened? Alright, something happened to Nikolay, and the game took us back to Benedek. Let's see. Help Vera get her love back. Yakov Prenger, the former priest of the town and Vera's lover, disappeared on a full moon night. Vera requested that I find him. If I get a chance, I may ask around. Alright, investigate the castle. I should find the Grimaldi castle and investigate what happened last night. The accident with the man in the yellow mask. Who was this man? Why did Viktoria push him from the roof? And talk to Viktoria. Quite self-explanatory. Talk to the town priest. Father Imre, the head of my monastery, gave me a strange task. Talk to the local priest of sweaty Kotar. There is no information about this town in the official Vatican archives. Maybe he's only curious, but I have a feeling the truth is far more complicated. It usually is, in these types of games. Wait in the house. I told Nikolay I'm going back to the house to wait for him. Maybe Viktoria will return. The only problem is, I fear that house. It's accursed. Alright, and we have completed these. Alright. So, I still don't quite know what to do with this lamp. I mean, let's go to the forest again. It's dark in here. Use the lamp.
This feels wrong.
Okay,
It has enough oil to work.
well, yeah, sure, but can we light it up, or do we need to find something to light it with, like a lighter or matchsticks? I don't know. I'm gonna assume that we need something to. I assume that we need something to light it. No point to go and... Well, I guess we can go back there real quick. Let's see if we can talk to Vera again. Do you happen to have any spare matches? Ah, there we go.
Do you happen to have any spare matches? You are afraid of darkness. Look into the angel's vase. Take what you find. I will. Thank you, Madame Vera.
Alright.
Excuse me.
So, this fallen angel here?
The Catechism says, after an angel decides to sin, he falls from heaven and becomes a demon.
Alright, but angel's vase. Ah, this one here. Now there's two vases actually.
I can see a matchbox, which I'm taking, and
Yeah,
a strange
you take that.
crucifix that looks more like a weapon of sorts. I believe it could kill a beast. As
Well,
long as
take
I'm
that
trapped
too.
in this valley, I might need it. And since Vera wrote I could take whatever I find in here, I'm taking that too.
Alright. So we got the matchbox with multiple matches inside it and a crucifix that looks like a stake. You know, the one that you use against vampires. What about this vase?
It's empty.
Alright. Well then, now we have some matches for the lantern. And let's go back to the forest. But I'm gonna actually end the episode here. But first, let's just go to the forest and light the lantern. Alright. Let's light up this bad boy. There we go, that's so much better. Alright, so I'm gonna end this episode here, and in the next episode, well, let's go and look for Viktoria and possibly Vera's husband inside this forest. I think this was part of the Karkasa forest. Let's hope that no yellow moon demons will attack us in the next episode. You guys have no idea that how excited I am about this game story now that I know that the King in Yellow is part of this story and is involved in some shape or form. That really makes me excited for the rest of the game. But anyway, until next time. Thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more Saint Kotar.